Okay, I was asking if you thought it'd be helpful if he went to the border, but I guess my last question for you then is on transparency. You just heard our Priscilla Alvarez reporting from the border. All of our reporters down there have been asking nonstop to get into these facilities where Alejandro Mayorkas just said are not meant for children, the CBP facilities. Are you concerned at the lack of transparency from the administration not allowing any journalists inside?
I will tell you that under the Trump administration, members of Congress were not allowed inside these facilities. So if the press is not allowed inside, it doesn't,
that just doesn't mean anything now. Respectfully, Congresswoman, I mean, clearly you were upset about that lack of transparency. Are you concerned about this lack of transparency?
Sure. Well, again, when you have numbers in the numbers that we see, and we have facilities that are appropriate for children, but because of COVID protocols, you can't fill them to capacity. You have to have social distancing. They're trying to process children as quickly as they can. And no, these detention facilities at the border were not meant for children. Children are meant to be in licensed facilities, but because of the numbers and because of the social distancing that's required, they are doing the best that they can. And I don't necessarily think that it's appropriate for journalists to be inside centers that are not permanent places for children, that children are not placed there permanently. They're processed out of those facilities as quickly as possible and as quickly as the facilities will allow.
But some of them are being held there longer than they're legally supposed to be.
They are doing the best that they can under COVID protocols. If it were not a pandemic, I would totally understand the concern, but we are dealing in a unique set of circumstances that are unprecedented, and you can't fault an administration that is doing everything humanly possible to treat these kids in a humane way, given the limitations that they have because of COVID.
Congresswoman Sanchez, thank you for your time. Obviously, you're a leading voice on this. We welcome you back anytime. Thanks very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for your interest.